Hey everybody. So first off, apologies for not having an update earlier than this from me. It's been 3.5 years, surprisingly, since we recorded Icarus and Aria, Midnight Brainwash Revival, and the American Revolution in Brooklyn. I was, as you know, in the middle of chemotherapy at that time, and my chemotherapy ended about 3 months later. And once my chemotherapy ended, I kind of entered, according to my doctors, a 3-year period where the question was whether the cancer would return or not. And fortunately, I just passed that period a couple months ago and have been declared pretty much done with that whole thing, which is great. But in those 3 years, I was living kind of an intense reality where I wasn't sure I was going to live for very long. And that led me to put all my mental energy into basically finalizing my plays in case I died. Like Midnight Brainwash Revival, I think there were like 19 versions on my laptop. Because all my plays were written for the stage and we did multiple productions, there were always cut drafts, fatter drafts, fit drafts, performance drafts, another performance draft. And, had I died, none of that would have been able to get sorted out. So I've just spent the last 3 years, living in a kind of preparatory way for an uncertain future. And that led me to kind of stray from my attention to the audiobooks that we recorded during chemo. And I'm sorry for not reaching out about that. I was feeling kind of private and kind of dark and kind of buried, but I'm kind of coming out now. So this is an update. In those 3 years, some things have been done. Chad Gracia spent a lot of time doing a first cut of Icarus and Aria, taking the many takes that we had and turning them into a single stream of dialogue. He added a lot of Foley and music and stuff and provided us with a really tenable first draft. That since then, Josh Spafford and I, Josh is the director of Icarus and Aria, have been inching our way through that recording and figuring out how to correct all the little problems. And those little problems can be, an actor hit their nose on the mic, there was a dog barking, there was a mysterious click, there was a buzz in the microphone, all kinds of little technical things that, you could never foresee. Secondly, we've been doing a lot of re-recording. People have been kind enough to re-record some lines in their homes and send them to us, just to get the performances all at the same level of excellence. And we've been rethinking the music and preparing the narration, which we had to record, preparing the intro and the outro, which we have to record, doing a lot of sort of sound engineering stuff, volume leveling, equalizing, reverbing and deverbing and blah, blah, blah. It's very time consuming, but we are doing it. Chad is working on Midnight Brainwash Revival to get a nice first draft of that done. So we are moving, and these plays are going to be published very soon for Icarus and Aria, very maybe sort of soon for Midnight Brainwash Revival, and then American Revolution in the near future, whatever that means. But all of these are going to be published, and all the work that has been done and all the donations that were given are going to see the light of day and see the rewards of their efforts and their givings. I promise all of you, it's basically what I'm living for now, and I'm spending time on it every day to make sure it happens. It is my central focus. The core mission of my life is to create these audiobooks and many more of my plays. It has turned out to be a lot more expensive than usual, than expected. And I'm not here to ask for money, actually. I'm just here to say that I'm going to foot the bill. I'm going to learn to be a mix engineer, and I'm going to mix it myself. I've paid for the re-recordings myself. I'm paying for everything myself because that's how much these things are worth it to me. So that's where we're at. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient. These works will appear. You will be able to get them on Audible. They will be there for you to enjoy. Thank you for the money you gave that helped us get into the studio and get these things in the can. And now we just have the long, arduous process of post-production and getting them ready and making them perfect, because they need to be perfect before we put them out, because that honors the work that was done, the money that was given, and the plays deserve that. So thank you so much. Best wishes to everyone. I am well. I hope you are well. I love you all, and take care.